By now, everybody knows the success of Hyundai, the Korean company that has become the fastest growing brand in the world, and it's been embraced by thousands of Canadians. They've done it with a wide variety of cars, from the sensible Elantra, the stylish Sonata, and all the way to the top-of-the-line Genesis luxury sedan. Now they have one of the most unique-looking cars on the road. They're really hoping to bring young, sporty buyers into the showroom. This is the Veloster. A 3-door hatch or 4-door, whatever you want to call it. We'll talk about that in just a minute. First, let's have a look at this new Hyundai. The wedge shape is very aggressive, with lots of accent lines and detail. The front has a large opening, and the front bumper is sculpted under the headlights. The windshield is steeply raked, and the back window is almost horizontal. The rear of the Veloster is just as dramatic, featuring center exhaust tips, molded and futuristic rear bumper and hatch. The styling is very different, but in person, this car pulls it off. There are a few things I want to point out. All this style starts at just under $19,000, and this top model with manual transmission is $22,500, which is a pretty good price considering what you get. Now the base model comes with 17-inch wheels, and our model is equipped with the 18-inch wheels with a very cool looking color matching insert. This is the one feature that really sets this car apart from most coupes, the third side door. On the driver's side, there's one large and kind of heavy door, but on the passenger side, the front door has been shortened to make room for a rear door. When the rear door is closed, it's very hard to tell that there is a door at all, because the door hinges forward and the handle is tucked up high in the trim of the car. The front door is still large enough to enter easily. Now it is obvious that this is a two-seater car with the second row of seats meant only for occasional use. On the driver's side, there's only one door, so just like any coupe, it causes the regular problems of having to climb in and out. But on the passenger side, you do get this third door, which is handy, but if you try to get in the car with your bum first, guaranteed you're gonna hit your head. But there is a surprising amount of leg room back here. Headroom is also an issue for the front seat if you're over 6 feet. Your head might touch the roof liner. Other than that, the front is a showcase in just how far Hyundai has come. The dash is covered in soft touch materials, the layout is sporty and classy, plus the seats are covered in cloth and leatherette for added visual punch. Overall, the fit and finish is as good as it gets, and the layout is easy and fairly intuitive. This center 7-inch screen looks amazing, and it comes standard, as does backup camera. You also got USB, auxiliary jack, and Bluetooth as standard equipment. Now, if you want to get the navigation system, it comes as part of the tech package, and it also upgrades your stereo. I really like the touchscreen for the phone, so it gives you less distracted driving. Well, there's no question about it that this Veloster has a sporty appeal to it, both inside and out. But will it really appeal to enthusiasts? Not really. It really is about a sporty feel rather than all-out performance. Overall, it's just a fun, stylish commuter car. The engine is the same unit found in the Accent subcompact from Hyundai. It's a 1.6-liter direct injection 4-cylinder with 138 horsepower. No real flat-out performance, but it will get the job done. There are rumors that a turbo version is on its way with over 200 horsepower. Now that's more like it. The reason for 138 horsepower is fuel economy. Hyundai has targeted this car at Honda CR-Z customers, which is kind of puzzling because it's not a very big seller. The Veloster is rated at 7.2 liters per 100K in the city and only 4.9 on the highway. This is close to the CR-Z hybrid at 6.5 and 5.3 with a manual transmission. Keep in mind that Canada's fuel rating system is very optimistic, so don't expect to get these numbers in either car. The 6-speed manual in this Veloster is great. It's got short, quick throws, and it does get the most out of the engine. Now, the automatic is Hyundai's first dual-clutch 6-speed with available paddle shifters. Really would have liked to have tried that. With a small, low, and light car, the Veloster is fun to toss around, and it feels sporty, making up for the small engine. Surprisingly, this car isn't just fun around town, it's very good on the highway. It just zips along. The steering isn't very precise, but that's to be expected with a lot of the Korean cars. They haven't quite figured out how to give good feedback to the driver yet. The view out the front window is great, but there is a little bit of a blind spot over your left shoulder. Now, when I got in to drive this car, I was a little concerned when I saw the split rear window, because in other vehicles like the CRZ, the view out the back's a bit obstructed. But I think because the window's not as slanted, the view out the back's actually fine. The Veloster is a great little car. The hatchback design's very stylish and unique looking, but there's limited headroom. The interior is well equipped and there's a lot of technology. It's fun to drive, has an adequate engine, and it's well priced. Now, if there is a turbo coming, that would be a great package.
Did you miss something on the new Veloster? You can see the entire review again at drivingtelevision.com.